Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly Dungeon Master this evening because tonight we're carrying on with our ongoing campaign of playing Carl Sargent's outstanding mega adventure, Night Below, or at least our version of it. And we are playing that with the most current version of Dungeons & Dragons at the time of recording. That is D&D 5th edition, 2024-2025 edition. And with me tonight are the stars of the Night Below campaign, or our Night Below campaign at least. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing tonight. First up, we've got Andrew.
Hi everybody, I'm Andrew, and I'm playing Shut 2 Gem Finder, a Versleeblen gnome and gnome ranger.
What was that?
You know what? I didn't. You know what I said. You know what I said.
I love that you went for it. You're like, this is
it's a difficult word to say, even harder when you decide to do it at the very last second.
It's the Ash Williams School of Pronunciation.
Yeah, well, whatever. I'm a gnome. I can say it how I want. Fair.
Next up is Will.
Hi, I'm Will. I'm playing Chael. Chael is a 10th level cleric of Coraline.
Very nice. Next up is our resident armorsmith, Dave.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dave, he of the Broken Pliers, and
again,
I'm playing. I broke some pliers like a month ago, and then I started using these two other pairs of pliers, and now one of them's already cracked. And it's just the bands between, but anyways, yeah, it's just frustrating. I just sent an email to my chainmail supplier saying, like, do you guys have warranty on your pliers? Because I'm getting kind of frustrated. So, yeah, and I'm playing Alisha, the not broken pliers, paladin of St. Cuthbert, who is not unhappy with her service provider.
Nice. Good stuff. Next up is Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Kalador, the Elven Assassin Battlemaster.
Very nice. And
he's not really assassinating anyone lately.
I mean, you know, he did participate in an assassination. So,
you got killed. You got killed.
But certainly not least, is George.
And keeping my character in line is the assassin in the group, because it's always a threat if he turns to the dark side. So I'm George. I'm playing Knox, the Unexpected, who is now a full 10th level wizard rather than being a wizard cleric. And he is still of the School of Evocation, but he no longer worships, I don't know, any kind of chained gods or something. Exactly.
Wow.
But never say never.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Jane just sent me a quick email about something. Excellent. Then, guys, this is, let's see here. Session 241. What do you guys recall having happened last time?
I'm sure Andrew has something to say about that, but I will just mention ahead of time that what happened at first was that we had previously, the session prior, we had decided we had entered this cavern, and it was incredibly massive. We spent a little bit of time there. We decided to kind of stick it out because we here in this location because Kalador was still dead at the time, and we needed a long rest. Exactly. So in the meantime, we all kind of were doing various things. Knox was looking at this place because he had seen some markings but wasn't able to translate them. So he cast a ritual of comprehend languages and was able to discover some information. It's so vast and so ancient that it's hard to get like a full read on what's happening here, but in the basic idea is that it seems to be some kind of ancient dwarven text, maybe Dwergar or some kind of common precursor language of all the dwarves from about 4,500 years ago. Clearly this place has been destroyed. There seemed to be some kind of war between the dwarves or dwergar that lived here, and Aboleth. That led down a path of trying to, recall what the Aboleth were capable of and where they came from. And a couple of things from the far realm, and secondly, may have been the original inhabitants of this world, possibly. Also possible that what we see with all these sort of melted looking structures, as well as the living rock itself, could have been I guess I would say could have been caused by the Aboleth and their power, their ancient magics, etc. So while I was and I said Knox, in terms of his feeling about all this, was that he was both fascinated and terrified at the same time, because he's starting to suspect, maybe all of us, but definitely for Knox, they're starting to suspect that perhaps, if the Mind Flayers are somehow in league with the Aboleth, that not only is the Underdark, the Night Below, in danger, but potentially the surface world as well, because that would be a powerful combination. And he kind of conveyed that to the group while other things were happening. So I'll pass it off to whoever wants to pick up with what they were doing.
I found some spiders.
I'm sorry, I was just over here busy resurrecting our friend.
Right. Yeah, let's get to the main show.
Yeah.
I was just keeping watch. Nothing fancy. Making sure Chael doesn't die while trying to resurrect the dead guy.
What you mean try? Ain't no try. Do or do not, yo.
Well, if you get gacked in the back by an undead spider, there's no resurrection. Then there's no
Undead
spider hanging down. What is it? Eyeball abdomen? Wasn't that what it was?
Yep.
Yeah.
What did you find, Chuck, too?
As I said, these undead spider things with an eye sticking out of their thorax.
Abdomen.
It was
Abdomen. Well, sure, yeah, abdomen. Wait, which part is this?
The butt.
The butt's I thought that's the thorax on an arachnoid insect type thing.
I can't remember what it's called.
I thought thorax was the middle.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
It only has two.
The point is, there's an I word I ought not to be.
There you go.
Not just a regular eye, though. It wasn't just any eye. It was a
No,
milky,
it was like a
milky cataract eye.
yeah.
So that's even better.
Suggesting undeath.
Abdomen's the butt.
Okay, there we go.
Yep. I mean, you can feel free to make jokes about my, expertise in butts, but.
And Andrew, I want to say it was like suspended in webs or something.
It was coming down on a string of webs. It looked as if it was trying to get an eye on what I was doing. I think we hope I successfully managed to toddle away without it noticing that I had noticed it. So I can come back and warn you guys that this thing was there. But that's as far as I got on that one. We didn't go back and try to see them or do anything about them. So
you actually tried to avoid them, for that matter.
Yeah. But yeah.
So you got back to the camp and found a shockingly alive Kalador.
Very shocking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, between Chael's raised dead and Alicia's you did a cure wounds, Dave? I want to say.
I was going to say, I think I cast.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I think I cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, maybe you did it. Oh, maybe then you did it. Yeah, okay.
I'm almost mighty. If I had to cast something on him, it wouldn't have been good.
Back to the afterlife with you.
Oh, you're here again? Damn, no, you're not.
Jill definitely cast heal last time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I think I upcast it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's like
yeah.
4th level or something.
Yeah.
And Shaktu,
So Kalador's looking
Shaktu, you
pretty good.
also got some insight into the potential past purpose of this place.
Oh, right. Well, kind of. It was imperfect, and raised more questions than answers, which, you know, all good insights do. But yeah, I got the sense that this wasn't a community. This wasn't a village of Dwergar and their families with little mini Dwergar running around. This was, whatever this was, it served a singular purpose. The problem is I haven't been able to figure out what that purpose was. What's more intriguing is the absence of certain things that I would expect in a dwarven community or hold, regardless of whether those are Dwergar or mountain dwarves. For example, the lack of any evidence of a smithy anywhere. So there's nowhere to, like, there was, at first my thought had been mine, but there was no evidence that there was any sort of mining. There was no tracks or carts or anything to bring stuff in or out of this place in any mass way. So whatever what they were producing or making here was used here and made here, consumed. But the smithy thing really threw me, because that means, like, there's not even a place for them to make, craft, or repair tools that you would. So any enterprise that would happen here, there'd be equipment and such you would need, and that would need repair over time, and no evidence that exists here either. So,
well, you just haven't seen one. You've only viewed a limited part of your.
Oh, that's true too. That's true.
Yeah, so it's possible that like there are the kinds of stuff you would need to maintain things, but no foundry areas, no crafting areas, no massive storage areas, no evidence of ore transportation or mining in general.
My guess so far is that, you know, obviously whatever purpose this place served is we're going to need to go in further and deeper to see, you know, what that was. We're not going to get any definite answers out here, but we also have a very, very long list of things to do. So.
True. And Kalador, you still have some exhaustion, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, I'm quite exhausted from my ordeal with death.
Did everyone add the magic items that they selected to their character sheets? You should have been able to drag and drop the 2014 version from the compendium.
I don't know if we ever decided who was going to take what.
We didn't, actually.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So we might as well. Well, Kevin, if that's okay with you, would you mind if we divvy the spoils up now?
Please do.
Okay. What are you guys thinking? So we've got a sword. Hold on a second. I put it in here somewhere.
I think there's a list that someone posted from the Discord, right?
I had put it in somewhere. I posted it into the chat, and then I think I want to say I put it in party loot or something, but maybe not.
You think it's on one of the sheets in the game?
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
You found it?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Okay, here you go, guys. Voila. I may have missed the first word. Is it Untouch? No, it says Moontouch.
There we go.
Okay. The first letter.
Thank you.
Let me make sure everything's there. Okay, Moontouch sword.
That looks right.
Wand of Web. Ring of Jumping, Ring of Evasion, Rod of Alertness, and someone has already taken the Potion of Greater Healing.
Yes.
Okay. So, anyone wish to lay claim to any of those? I'm going to quickly look up wands and see if they're restricted to
I was just going to, yeah. I had the same question.
It's almost like we've been playing this game
they
for
are.
Really?
5 years together.
Exactly. I got my things guy here. Well, I know that Knox definitely would not be using a sword, and probably not a rod. So those are things that other people may want
Wand
to be
of Web
interested in.
requires a spellcaster. Does
Okay.
not have a specific kind. So long as you can cast spells, you can attune to that.
Okay.
And the
Okay.
the rings mostly require attunement. I can't remember those two specific things. The Rod of Alertness, anybody can attune to it, but it does require attunement.
Yeah. If
So that
no one-
means.
go ahead.
Go ahead, Will.
I was just going to say, if nobody else wants the Rod of Alertness, I could use it, and I think I could use it well.
Okay.
That's fine with me.
Okay. Drag and drop the 2014 version of the Rod of Alertness to your sheet.
And then for the wand, it sounds like then the two people who could potentially use it are Knox and Shuk2, because Shuk2 now can cast spells. Is that right? Does he have ranger
technically,
spells?
Cal and Shuk2 both have spells as well, I believe. Rangers
Cal
have
too,
access to
right.
spells, and Cal's a elf. So
Right.
I'm going to take a look at see if spellcaster is supposed to mean a class that gives spells.
Mm-hmm.
How's your deck saves, everyone?
Deck saves.
I've got
Because
a decent. I mean, I got a +2. That's why I was like, somebody else probably could use that better.
I got a +3.
Kalador.
Where's the saves?
Up there, kind of by your stats, like your stats on the left.
Oh, there. Oh no, my deck save is awesome.
Yeah, I figured it
Okay.
was.
Yeah, I figured being a rogue would be okay.
So I haven't
Yeah.
seen a ruling on it yet, but I know that there is something that all classes that can cast spells have called a spell casting class feature. I think that spellcaster probably means that you have a spell casting class feature, not that you get it from your species.
I see.
That means
Yeah.
so Cal, you would not count as a spellcaster, but Shuk2, Alisha, and Knox all would, for the ones who haven't claimed an item yet.
Right. Okay. Cool.
So the Wand of Web would be attunable by any of you guys.
So what's Shell taking?
The Rod of Alertness. I don't
Knox?
think it changed.
All these things are cool, but he can't use the sword.
Yeah.
But he'd be open to anything else. So I have no, like, I don't have. It's not any one of them that I'm like, that's the best one for me.
So
All
I'll
of them
point
are
out
cool.
the sword. It would be particularly useful for the humans in the party because when you draw it, it gives off light in darkness.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's cool.
That's like its cool power.
But my character does not want to use a sword. She wants to use.
Oh,
She's well, the cudgel is all maces and cudgels and hammers and stuff, right? So
oh, I see. She just doesn't want to use it.
Mhm.
she doesn't want to wield a bladed weapon. It used to be that the cudgel followers couldn't wield a bladed weapon, but I think they relaxed that.
Mm.
There's
Now
an
she's
update to
just
the-
stubborn. She's
Having their
Hasn't
ass kicked by people
with the
with.
new chapter in the.
When they
I
have
mean,
their-
I can use it. I mean, if no one else is gonna use it, I guess I could use it.
Well,
Cal feels pretty useless and isn't eager to like take something valuable to protect everyone. He's not particularly feeling confident in his skills, so he's not stepping forward to take the sword.
Okay.
yeah, but it'll also make you a better fighter, will it not?
No, it
Or
will
does
not.
it have any benefits, or it's just light?
No, it's just that it gives off light, and I believe it might count as magic, but it doesn't grant a magical bonus. I'm just double checking.
Right. I'm looking at it right now. I don't see any
In
bonus.
which case, the only benefit is to be able to actually wound things that have resistance or immunity to mundane damage. Right. That's
Yeah.
it.
Well, and actually, even if Cal is wielding it, that is still helping the humans, because it's not like it's only light that he can see.
Yeah.
It just
Well,
sheds
that's true.
bright light in a 15-foot radius, and then dim light for another 15 feet.
Yeah, but I mean, it would cast light regardless of if he's wielding it in combat or if you've just got it strapped to your back without the hilt on, or without the sheath. right? It just emanates light.
No, in darkness, the unsheathed blade.
Unsheathed blade, yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
so
that's what I said. Get rid of the sheath, and the thing just.
Oh yeah, he could just carry it. Just wrap a like a leather.
You do have to be attuned, but
Not forcing it on Cal. I was
not
just
the,
wondering.
the moon touch sword. You don't need attunement.
oh,
Is it a long sword, Kevin?
It's a long sword, correct?
And which one do I drag onto my sheet? The DMG one or the?
If you the DMG 2014 version.
Yeah.
Although
okay.
I think if you find the long moon touch long sword, that's the one you want to drag over, and it might give it. What I found when I was setting up the legacy characters is that some of those ones it'll copy over the special abilities, but not like the damage of the weapon or things like that.
It does 2 damage, just flat 2.
So that it had the same experience I had. It does not have the actual stats for a longsword in there.
Wait, whoops! I wanted to edit it, not sorry.
If you edit the attack, that'll be fine. Like that would correct it, Jeff. And you're going to want to, because it's a longsword, you're going to want to edit the one-handed and the two-handed version. One-handed is 1d8. Two-handed is 1d10, I believe.
So just so everybody knows, the Ring of Jumping allows you to cast. So it just requires attunement. It doesn't say spellcaster. While wearing this ring, you can cast jump from it, but can target only yourself when you do so. And the jump spell is pretty simple. It lasts for a minute, and it's a bonus action to cast it. Once. On each of your turns until the spell ends, you can jump up to 30 feet by spending 10 feet of movement.
That's pretty good.
So it gives effectively gives you some extra movement, but you could also do some, leaps.
Mm-hmm.
And the Ring of Evasion.
That gives you that. Yep, you got that, Dave?
Yeah, it's basically on a failed save up to 3 times a day. You can. Well, sort of, not quite exactly 3 times a day. A ring has 3 charges. It regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. When you fail a dex saving throw while wearing the ring, you can take a reaction to spend 1 charge to succeed instead.
That's pretty cool, too.
So for a paladin who doesn't have a great dex save, probably going to get targeted, I think that might be good for her.
I like that idea. What do you think, Andrew?
Yeah. Well, no argument here.
Okay.
And what about Andrew? What were you? So that leaves the Ring of Jumping and the Wand of Web. Either of those of interest to you? Because you could use either one. We both could use either one.
Neither had really jumped out at me. I mean, sorry. The Wand of Web that lets me create a web somewhere.
You can, so you can cast the web spell.
I mean, maybe I don't need to be able to jump really, because I've got spider climb, and so does Panther. Between the two of us, there's not a surface that we can't climb, so the jump doesn't necessarily.
Maybe Dorman will like the jumping ring.
That's true.
I don't know if he'll trust another ring from me.
That's fair.
I don't know.
Exactly. Andrew, here's what I'm thinking. Maybe it would make sense for you to have the Wand of Web, because let's say you're scouting and you spot something, I don't know, like a undead spider eye. I'm just making something up. And you need to get away from it quickly to get back to us. You could use the Wand of Web to kind of
Sorry, George, say that again. What was it you just said?
Hold
I'll
on,
write that
hold
down.
on. You're going to use. You want me to use a wand of web to create a spider web to slow down the spider from getting to me?
To slow down a creature, not me. Probably the spider's probably the best example.
I'm just being a jerk.
I can't see your face, so I'm like, I think he's.
Oh, right, we can't see each other. Yeah. I'm being completely facetious here.
I didn't see the emoji. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have
the face emoji.
Winky face emoji, George. Or I could just go with winking disdain, you telling me that you just bust out my Elcor.
Obviously, the other thing is, of course, we can always swap things out, as we need to. And obviously Dormer's not here either. So, if you want to take either one of those, Andrew, I have no.
Yeah, I don't have. If you think the web one on the web makes sense, sure. I don't have a strong feeling one way or the other.
Okay, I think we should just start out for now. You take the wand, I'll take the ring, and then I could give one of those to Dorman, or we could give one of those to Dorman when he's back, or we could trade him out if we realize it's not really helping the party as we've got them divided. If that's
you tell
okay.
Dorman he's got to show up before he gets any equipment.
I know, right?
So he didn't get anything. You weren't here.
Yeah.
I mean, there are only 5 items, or 4. I mean, 4. So, have 5 people.
Okay.
Okay, so
is
if
that
you want to
correct?
drag the 2014 version of the Wand of Webs to your sheet, Chuck 2, and then the Ring of Jumping to your sheet, Knox, I think we have all the magic items claimed.
Oh, I have to. I had popped out my character sheet. I think it still needs to be in Roll20 to do it.
Yeah,
right?
it does.
It does,
I had
yeah,
to-
yeah, otherwise
I
it'll
did that
malfunction.
time.
Yeah.
Right.
So then,
So from the DMG.
for the
I see that.
2014
Yeah.
DMG, yeah. It'll either say DMG or it just won't say 2025 DMG.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it just says DMG from what I remember.
Okay. Yeah, it didn't predict future, what do you call it, obsolescence.
Okay, cool. I got
Who
the
could have
ring of
foreseen
jumping
a
on
new
mine.
edition of Dungeons & Dragons, guys? I mean, come on.
That's
Yeah.
so weird.
It's so weird, you know?
It's very uncommon.
And even like
I'm
a
playing Knox.
sub-edition of an already extant edition, like, when would that ever happen?
I mean, basically never.
Never, but
Maybe one.
there's
maybe
that one
once
time.
or twice.
Twice. It's, yep. Kind of a third time with 4th edition, too.
With 4th edition, that's true.
Yeah.
The Essentials.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, wait.
So-
maybe every time.
I
Maybe
mean, other
it's
than
every.
those, 3 times, come on. How often did we...
Although with 1st edition, when Arnold Arcana came out, it was kind of a change some things. You had coming
And with
suddenly,
the
and
skills and powers, there was kind of a 2.5
Right.
edition, so I guess
that's true. Yeah.
every...
Yeah. So every edition.
Yeah.
Every edition, right.
Every
got it.
edition, there's
There's
planned
multiple
obsolescence.
versions of basic.
That's true too, right? BX and
Yeah.
Beck me?
Yeah.
Oh my god. We should have seen it coming, guys. All right,
right,
so
that's
then what
cool.
everyone has their magic items, and we'll assume that you guys completed your long rests with them. What do you guys wish to do now? Shuktu has, to remind you sort of the timing of all this stuff, Shuktu has just returned with word of this eye thing that he has managed to seemingly shake. And Knox has come back with some insight into who the builders of this vast place were.
And I also think that we had discussed potentially staying here a little bit longer for Cal to not be so exhausted, but I don't know if we decided 100% if that's what we want to do.
Yeah,
I think
Cal's
we were
got
leaning
like,
toward it.
I think, is it -4 that you suffer? And then you go down by days, or is it -3?
I think it was -3. Or maybe it was -4 and I'm at -3 now.
No, you still at
that's-
-4 because you guys have not. You were raised right after the last long rest, and then that's while.
Oh,
you,
okay.
Yeah, so you're at -4 still.
Right. That's
So,
yeah.
what are you guys doing?
Let Cal rest. You guys want
think
to do another
so.
day of your divination spells?
How are we doing for rations?
That's a good question.
What
We
rations?
didn't we have like a week's worth?
You had
We
about a
left.
week's worth, and you guys have been traveling for probably about 3 days now, so this will be a 4th
Mhm.
now. So you have 3 days of rations left for all of you. Nice, yeah, there it is.
Not traveling in the snow, so I don't have to worry about this book today.
Can't you find us some food, Shuktu?
I can go find some food. Yeah.
You must know what to eat down here in this caves.
Yeah. Yeah, I can go find some stuff, some food.
So you're going to go off on your own again. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I know that they're now that I know and to keep an eye out for them. No pun intended. You know, it's got to be better than not knowing they're there.
Maybe.
Yeah, sometimes it's just better to not know.
Exactly. Especially for you. In this case.
So is that what you're intending on doing with the rest of your day? Go back out?
We need food, so and unless someone's going to come with me, I'll go out on my own.
I was gonna say you don't want me to come with you.
What do you guys think? So we might as well do various things since we'll be spending time here. Is there anything anybody felt like they wanted to do in this giant cavern? Like, should we? Go ahead, Dave.
I was gonna say I'm kind of curious about what Knox found, and Alisha's like, maybe we could explore the city a little bit and come back to the camp later.
Yeah, that sounds
Well,
good
it's
to
not
me.
really the city. That's what's weird about it, right?
Well, it's kind of desolate and abandoned, and
Yeah.
we don't need to just sit around all day. We could explore the city a little bit and hopefully don't get into a fight.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with that. And then, so I guess the question is, Kalador, do you want to just rest, or would you feel like you'd want to join us? Because I think what I would say is if Kalador wants to stay and rest, then it sounds like maybe that Chael would probably stay with Cal, and Alisha and Knox would go off checking out the city, and Shaktu would then do some foraging.
Yeah.
What do you think, Cal?
I mean,
Yeah.
if we're exploring, sure. I'd want to stay with whatever the biggest size group is. If you guys are going exploring, I'll go with you. Just don't expect me to do any climbing or anything.
Right.
Mechanically, do you need like bed rest for 4 days or what?
I just need each long rest, the penalty goes down by 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we make it through today and have a long rest.
I mean, that is the advantage of staying in this place, because
I can
Well, why don't we
memorize
just-
Greater Restoration, and then I can cast it on him.
Greater Restoration?
Yeah, it removes 1 level of exhaustion.
But that's not what this is. We talked about this last time. The penalty for raised dead,
confused.
it is not a condition.
I'm sorry, my bad.
That's okay.
My fault. I forgot.
It's something unique about the raid. It specifically doesn't incorporate any of those things, so you're sort of stuck with that for 4 days.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
So
tell
then-
him she's such a stickler for the rules.
Do we want to just like stick together as a group then and just explore the city so we can?
Yeah, maybe.
So we send him to forage and then we go explore.
No. Keep everybody together.
Oh,
But we need food, so the foraging has to happen no matter what.
Don't we have spells for food?
I do have spells for food.
Oh no, that was
That's
That
Icewind
was-
Dale.
Icewind Dale. We had 2 characters that would cast spells for food. Never mind.
Chael can prep it in following days. I'm not sure if he prepped it today, but
I
Ooh, look at
actually do
that.
have it prepped, honest to God.
Oh,
there we go.
It's one of those I always kind of keep prepped, especially since we lost all our gear and everything.
45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water. We're not starving, guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Like seriously, we could eat up to 15 people's foods for 5. That's where we're eating for 3. Yes, bulking up. Can I get some low fat protein and lots of vegetables?
It is nourishing but bland.
That's all right.
So, what is the plan for today then?
explore the ruins of the Duergar city.
Okay. Your rations will keep for longer. So, are you intending on casting that today?
No, not until we need it.
Until you need it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So then you guys are down to 2 days of rations. Tell me how you'd like to explore this place. What's the plan here?
I mean, did we ever figure out like what the dimensions of the inhabited part was?
Nope.
I think that would be the first place to start. Kind of find one corner or one end or something like that, and then kind of work our way around.
Certainly try that.
Yeah.
Sound like a good plan?
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
So if you're going to try, do you want to start at the entrance and then sort of work your way around as much as you can? The difficulty of trying to just make a clear route through here is obviously that it's all over the place, plus it has been subject to some pretty extensive devastation.
Yeah, I'm sure there's lots of boulders and whatnot.
Do you guys have any spells that will make that easier that you wish to make use of? Because you guys are fairly, I mean, you're mid-level casters now, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a question of what do I have memorized.
Things like fly and whatnot would certainly make navigating a lot easier.
Yeah,
Wherever the ring of jumping can go wherever.
Yeah, I do have fly as well prepared. And I can upcast it. Higher levels, when you cast a spell, you can target one additional creature for each slot above the third. So I could
step, but I think it's only 30 foot. Yeah. So
I could cast it on 3 people total.
My climbing is... I feel too weak to climb.
What's the
Flying would
duration
help.
of flight?
I believe it's 1 hour. Let me check here. I'll put it in here. 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Well,
That's an awful lot to...
yeah.
Any other spells you guys have prepped that might assist with, or class abilities for that matter, that might assist with your exploration?
Got stone shape, but I don't have it prepared. Let's see what else is in here.
Nothing other than excuse me. I mean, there's pass without a trace, but that's only really useful if we know that that we need to sneak around something.
I think Cal can cast that as well.
I can, yeah.
Yeah. I don't actually have cartographer's tools right now, so that's actually kind of useless anyway. But I, in theory, could make our gingerbread trail so we don't get lost.
Yeah.
I cannot. You will not be surprised to hear that I have mostly destructive spells prepared. Shock. So I'm not of much help. I do have Featherfall. I prepared Featherfall for today just in case.
Do you have special Featherfall, or is it Featherfall? Asking for
we're
Dorman.
gonna find out. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't really have anything that's helpful, unfortunately.
Okay. What is it you are interested in looking for here? Are you just wandering around to get the layout of this place first, or is the plan that you're looking for something in particular?
A giant magical shield?
Okay.
I mean, literally just looking to... I'm just curious. I think actually last time we even said that Shukti was overcome with a sense of awe and wonder at this place. So I think I'm literally just interested in finding out what this place was and the sheer story of it.
Okay. Anyone else have anything there?
What about Yeah, was there something specifically that you were interested in, or just generally?
No, she's just feeling overprotective, and Knox had gone out on his own, and then she realized that Shaktu said, they're like, oh yeah, there's like undead spiders with eyes in their abdomen, and she's like, crap, right, we're in the Underdark. Knox, you're not allowed to go wandering off alone, but she didn't want to say that, so.
Yeah, I get you. You're not wrong.
And so yeah, it was more of a let's keep the group together because we're, more likely to survive until Cal's ready to go, and then we can try traversing the Underdark with our newfound items.
Okay. And
That sounds
levels
good.
as well. You guys are now 10th level, or some of you guys are. Wait, is everyone 10th level now?
I think everybody is now.
I think so.
Wow,
Nice.
look at that. In the olden days, we could just set up a keep and people would come to the
Yeah.
followers, and yes.
Right.
So, then,
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about how you guys are organizing your party as far as exploring this. Somebody taking point. You do have that strange diffused light that is throughout here, but remember that at some points you'll be so close to those cascades that the sound is going to drown out even a raised voice. Do I have an audio cue for that? I must. Come on.
Sure.
With how long this campaign's been going? Surely we've come across rapids before, right?
As long as we can stay away from death and axes. Cal, do you need more healing?
I mean, a little bit, sure. Wouldn't hurt.
Okay. What are you down?
I'm at 52 of 70, so 18.
Okay, I'll give you 18 lay on hands.
Nice.
Thank you, friend.
That's awesome.
I feel
So, yeah.
mildly back. Just
Nice.
weak now.
And Kalador, I want to say you're the one that's got the greater healing potion. Is that right?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
what? Do I?
Thought we said that it would make sense for you to have it, but maybe not. Could be misremembering.
That makes sense. Our one of our frontline fighters who doesn't have any healing of his own.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't put it on my sheet.
I think it makes
I think it was in the Discord somebody had said that.
Oh, maybe.
so you might as well, you should take
Greater
it.
healing potion. No results. Wait, what?
You can
Healing.
search for healing potion, you'll be able to find greater afterwards. Or potion of healing is what it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, potion is the first word. There
Yeah.
you go.
That totally makes sense.
Wow, sure.
Okay. So sorry, who is taking point?
So that's what we're figuring out.
I mean, I might as well.
Shaktu?
I nominate him.
Okay. And then is the rest of the party going to be in a clump, or are you guys in a line? Kind of a grid thing? What are you guys thinking?
I feel we'd have better luck kind of, I guess, in an arrow type formation. We
Okay.
could have Shaktu at the top, and then like me and Knox, and then Alisha and Kalador. Kind of like in this type of formation. That makes sense to me.
So Shaktu, I'm going to assume, is going to be substantially far ahead of you guys because he can A, climb walls, and B, move faster than most of you.
Yeah.
Do I have that right, Shaktu?
I mean, I could also deliberately,
Yeah, you could deliberately hang back to be all in together. I
don't have to rush out ahead. I know that I move faster than them, so
Okay.
I'll be a little bit out ahead, but basically not so far ahead that they can't get to me if something goes wrong.
Right. But if we're going to walk around with a light source, assuming that Knox and I need to be able to see, whether that's Knox holding.
Remember, there's
holding
the
a
ambient
sight.
light.
Oh, right. So we don't need
Yeah,
that.
the aura.
That's good. But even then, you could skulk along ahead and be silent and undetectable.
Mhm.
And if you see something, you can come back. If something sees you, we can rush forward. You don't have to be far ahead, just, like 50, 60 feet, whatever.
You also have your wand of webs now, so you can potentially, if you open with that,
I'm
then
actually. I'll have to see. I'm not 100% sure about that yet. Only because I'm looking at the number of items I have that are attuned, and I may not be able to.
What items?
what you guys have no items right now. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was gonna say
What are
we
you
should have
talking
it.
about?
You're right.
We have
This
nothing.
is all I've
Yeah.
got.
We have nothing. That's your only item.
Never mind. Then we're all good.
Little did you know, so Shaktu's been
What's his
insisting
memory
in whispers that he
notwithstanding?
keistered all his items before he was captured. So
Is there a place anywhere to mark attunement on the character sheet? I couldn't find
not on
anything.
this one. No, there's not.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. I just want to make sure I
kinda
wasn't missing
use the There's the little checkbox beside. Oh, I guess that's just equipped. That's not. Yeah,
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
mind.
You could probably edit the name and put attuned if you really wanted to, but right now it's irrelevant because it's the only one we got.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
And I think there's only some of you guys who have items that require attunement as well.
Mhm.
I think the rod does, the
Yes.
wand I think does, the sword does not. And I don't know about the rings.
I think the ring of evasion does, but the ring of jumping doesn't.
Yeah, I think the
that-
ring of evasion is the more potent of the two.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think that's right.
Then
The ring of evasion has a pretty bird on it.
so what I'd ask is then Shaktu, why don't you give us a stealth check, please?
Can do.
See how good your sneaking is. Remember, you guys have group heroic advantage, and I believe both Knox and Alisha have their human heroic advantage.
I mean, I've gotten us off to a good start here.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. Oh, both do. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'd ask all of you guys to give us a perception check, please.
Oh, this will be fun.
You guys were keeping close eyes out.
Yeesh. Well,
Very nice.
Wait, perception. Where the hell did it go?
George, I think you put your natural 20 in the wrong box.
yeah. Oh, it's the left. The left. Okay,
Yeah.
next time.
So I got a -4, so I got a 18.
Oh, okay, right. If you want, you can go to the cog, and there is an option for putting a universal modifier, but it's just you're going to see that go away over time anyway. So
Oh, like.
In the meantime,
That's
Kev's
the
going to make you
top.
roll like 1,000 things today, and that's going to
okay.
downplay the universal modifier and then make him roll everything.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I was telling the story about the junior council before too. Like he kept asking these insanely long questions, and I finally just said, like, look, if I might make a suggestion, just say when I refer to this one word, I mean this thing that takes up a fucking 2 minutes to say.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. Yeah, thanks. I don't want to be here till Friday.
Yeah.
So
That's why you put that stuff in parentheses when you're writing it, and then you just refer to it.
exactly. Yeah, define
Yeah, I'm
term.
used to it in the writing sense, most definitely.
Yeah, and we do and we do too. Whatever. Like we're all, we all learn at some point, right? So,
Mhm.
okay, the Shaktu. You guys are about maybe an hour and a half out from leaving the safety of your campsite and heading out into this abandoned and surprisingly loud tomb. You've kept yourself a little further ahead. You're taking advantage of some of the unconventional shadows that are being cast by the ruins of this, the structures that make up this this former community, I guess. And the thing that you're appreciating more too, like the craftsmanship is such that, like, it's almost as if some of these things were taken down by titanic single blows, a single sweep of some kind. and then left standing in half construction. Yet, with all the time that has passed, they have not continued to crumble. They still remain standing. It speaks to how long this place would have remained had it not suffered whatever fate that did find it. And mindful of that leather-like twisting sound that you heard before, you once again have been listening to it, and you heard it coming. You're kind of scampering along. The party is behind you. Are you guys traveling weapons drawn, or are you traveling with weapons stowed, so as to have free hands in the event that you slip?
I have the shield in one hand and the rod in the other.
Okay.
I'd probably have my bow out.
I will be no weapons.
Okay.
Cal is obviously walking with his sword out.
Okay.
And looks around every corner like very cautiously.
Does Cal have a shield still?
I can't remember that he got a shield. I don't think so. I think he just has a...
Just the longsword?
Yeah.
Okay. And Knox?
It's hard for me to say. Well, it's hard for me to say because my hands are registered at lethal weapons. So yeah, no, I have nothing in my hands. I'm ready to cast spells, but I'm also ready to stop myself from falling off a precipice.
I can't remember. Did you take a staff when you were collecting? When you guys were being re-equipped by the night below, or were you still in Scotland then?
I was still in Scotland, so I assumed that I didn't.
Yeah,
have
you can
one.
drag and drop a quarterstaff if you'd
Okay,
like.
cool. All right,
I'm
cool.
fine with that.
All right. Okay, great. Well, then I do have a quarterstaff in one hand and then other hand empty.
Okay. Then with Shuktu, what you see is you're sort of scampering up. You've, as Chill suggests, you're sort of moving to the edge and going to try and navigate around as much as you can here. Yeah, you find that while Panther is as sure-footed as what Beetlebait once was, you are having to caution your allies because there is a permanent kind of slickness to everything. The amount of water falling and cascading everywhere, it makes all of this it's not slick the way that like limestone or something like that would be. So these are hard rocks that have been used to fabricate this stuff, but even that, with a permanent layer of water on it, is going to get scum and get kind of slick.
Yeah,
so everybody's
like that greeny, mildewy shit that piles up on this kind of thing. Yeah,
exactly. So you're moving your way along, and getting closer to the side where some of the larger waterfalls are cascading down. You're finding yourself also drenched in it, but what you see, drenched and concealed up against one of the sides, you can see about 60 feet away from you, moving along, is this thing with its abdomen turned. And once again, that cataract eye studying your companions, not you. And with a perception roll of 30, this is a different spider than what you saw.
Like different markings I see on it, or
slightly different modeling on it. Perhaps there's like a one joint on one of the 8 limbs is discolored, but it is definitely a different one. The eye does seem the same though, and it's doing a pretty good job of trying to conceal itself. I think though, Alisha and Cal, you would also see this from within the party. You would notice that there is something moving along, and you can see the reflection. Perhaps the light coming from above just catches it at a certain angle, and catches your attention because it's moving and catching the light. And yeah, this disgusting abdomen with a aged and infirmed eye seems to be looking down at you. From where you guys are, I'm assuming it's a distance of about 100 feet. What would any of you like to do, if anything? Knox and Chael do not act like they've seen what you guys have.
I think Alisha is furthest from Cal and close to Knox, so she'll just whisper ahead. Knox, there's a spider watching us.
It's
And
following
Knox,
us.
with a nat 20, we'll just treat it as if we suddenly gave you advantage. You can now see precisely where it is, and you don't react. You don't need to roll.
Okay.
Is it deception in this game?
There is this. There was deception. Is it still there?
It is. It is.
It's still there. Yeah.
Slowly parsing the two games.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, I see. I see it. Is that the same one?
I don't know.
Chael, I think you rolled well enough to hear, like, they're clearly muttering about something behind you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, you
And
can't.
Cal's probably frozen in front of you looking at it.
So Cal has to stop.
it.
So if
I
you
mean, I
stop.
probably would pause and wait. If I notice that it's watching them and not me, and therefore presumably it has not yet seen me, I'll probably wait for them. I probably won't go back to them just yet.
Okay.
And because I don't want to risk it knowing I'm here in case this is some prelude to something, right? So I'll just hold tight and wait for them to come to me before I tell them.
So if you
okay.
stop, you all sort of stop because Cal's up front.
Yeah.
Chael, you might look around and try and figure out why everyone's stopped. Does anyone feel?
I would
Chael?
point to it with my moon blade.
Okay.
If I see Chael looking around, I would gesture towards the spider.
Chael, give us another perception check.
Sure.
Please.
Yeah, that was just a terrible roll.
Okay.
Nice.
You manage to see it just before it kind of skitters over the side of the ruined wall that it was atop. You all see that happen.
Do we need to take action, guys? It spotted us and clearly ran off.
Okay. Shook 2, you said it was different than the one you saw earlier.
Hey, have you guys kept moving and caught up? Because I haven't.
We haven't caught up to Shuck 2 yet. He's ahead.
Oh, we haven't? I thought we had gotten to him.
Although,
Hey.
if I saw it, presumably, Kevin, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, if they saw it leave, I've probably also seen it scamper off.
Yeah.
So
that's fair.
if I saw that, let's not belabor it. I'll come back and make sure they saw it.
Okay.
So if you ask that, then Chael, I can say I don't think it is. It looked different. Like markings were different.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So,
A
so
spy.
either I'm sorry?
It's some kind of a spy.
I'm thinking it's a spy or
Mm-hmm.
it's a group of predators. I mean, those are the two options in my mind.
Could be both. Could be that these are
Theoretically,
spies that are here. I mean, it looks so far, we're not that far in, but it looks like this place was just randomly abandoned, but it was secured, like it was hidden deliberately and kept secret. It could be that someone left these little friends behind to keep watch, although
Keep
they're
it
undead.
secure.
That's or just to keep an eye on to see if anyone is being here when they shouldn't be. But
Chael, you can give us an Arcana check with advantage, please.
okay. Hey,
You're fairly certain that whatever that thing was, it's not living. You're fairly certain it is some kind of
you undead.
undead.
bastard.
Yeah.
Um,
Chael has
No.
an eye for these things.
yes.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, it's two eyes now.
Now he's not happy either.
Could it be like a security thing for this place?
no.
If it was undead, it could live forever, could it not?
It could live forever, but there's basically two type of undead. There's average or common, and then there's unique. And most common undead are fairly unintelligent. It's the unique ones that are a lot smarter.
So we're
So
out
if
of
these were being
Funiculo's
controlled.
territory. Go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just saying, what if these are controlled by a master of the dark arts.
We're out of the territory of the Night Below, correct? That safe area that he put us, or are we still, because we left that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're, yeah.
We have two options. Either we ignore them or we address them. I'm really not a huge fan of immediately trying to address them based on Kalador's current condition.
Well, it's that, and we don't know where or how many there are. This one could just be the scout for a giant party of spiders, which we don't necessarily want to take.
We know there's two.
At least two, and this is a vast cavern.
Right.
And since they're undead, and they look like they have been around for quite some time, who knows who may have
I don't want to
placed them
drag
here.
Kalador into that. I do not want to drag him into that.
But if they are going to come back, maybe we should set a trap and be the take it to them instead of walking into a trap. We freaking set one of our own.
Could we track them or follow them or something and see where they go?
Well, I think they're following us.
That's kind of what I feel. But like Kevin said, it did go like over a place to. Apparently, it realized we were looking at it, and it fled to somewhere. And the other one had to have gone somewhere as well.
What if we continued walking and then someone hid themselves and and waited to see if one was following us, and then kind of came out and we got it from both sides?
We saw, the four of us saw it. Did you see it? Or did it see you, Chuck, too?
I don't want to assume too much, but I don't think it did. It seemed to be pretty focused on all of you.
And you snuck away from the one yesterday, or?
I believe I managed to slip away from the other one without it. Like, it saw me, but I don't think it knew that I saw it.
So both times Chuck 2's been not seen, we think, but the four of us have. So again, maybe Chuck 2 should stay away from the party and be stealthy, and if they attack us, but Chuck 2 will at least get some flanking or sneak or something.
I'll get some sort of drop on them if I can stay hidden. I mean, they know, they have seen it. At least one of them has seen me. It knows I'm in this area, but I seem to be able to, so far, have avoided unnecessary. Yeah, that makes sense.
If we captured it, we could examine this eye that's inside of it. Maybe one of you who knows more of the arcane nature could tell if it is like a scrying crystal ball, or if someone is actively watching through it. I don't know.
I went in a totally different place with this, Kalador. I was thinking, if the spiders attack us and we chase them back to their lair, we might find more cool stuff.
Or just a whole more spiders.
Yeah.
I mean, we could try to capture one, or at least like kill one and inspect its corpse.
Well, let me ask this, Chuck, too. Is this the type of creature that lives down here, but it's just undead now, these ones? Or is this something that you've never seen before at all? Undead or not?
From my memory of last session, I don't think Shaktu has encountered. I mean, there's spiders, so yes, there's thousands of different spiders down here. But no. I think one thing I do recall from last session when we were talking about what I was able to discern about the spiders, other than the fact that they're undead, is Kevin, correct me if I'm wrong, but the size was a bit not odd, but like I'm used to there being like spiders, like millions of them. Mm-hmm. But then in terms of like giant or larger spider species, they tend it's one or the other. You either get like you get little spiders, or you get spiders that are the size of a horse.
Yeah.
Like they're huge. So the fact that these are only the size of, well, maybe not Chuck Two's hand, but they're about the size of one of your hands. It's a slightly less common size of spider. So it's not that I have never seen this kind of, like, when it was alive, this kind of spider before. I very well might have, but I'm not particularly and uniquely knowledgeable about that species. And at any rate, even if I did know, it's undead now, so all my knowledge could be completely moot.
And it's got a cataract eye in his abdomen.
Yeah, that's definitely not normal on any spider species that I know. They have 8, and that's it.
Right. So it seems to me that they have. My suspicion is the way I will put it, is that these things are here for a reason. It's not random. Whether they have been here for 4,500 years or not, that I do not know. From when the time that the city was thriving, but I do believe that they may be some type of spies, but perhaps spies for for those who no longer exist in this place, or because it was hidden, as you said, Chuck, too, for who knows how long. And we've seen no other signs except for some tracks that you found that were, I believe, about a year old, if I'm recalling that correctly. But whatever these things are, I think it is a good idea to take a closer look.
So you're calling this a non-random encounter, then?
Well, I don't know if I don't, who knows? Because we've had some really great random encounters that turned out to be, feel like they fit right into what was happening.
I didn't mean it in that way. I meant like this could be a creature that belongs to someone, not just a creature that exists because of it used to exist here.
I think both Shale's
possible.
Good Arcana roll, he can tell you, like, whatever that is, it is something that is constructed.
Okay, there are so it's created by mage or
undead that naturally arise. There are undead that are risen by spells that take a specific form shaped by that invocation, and there are crafted things that are undead, but they have resulted in changes. Not quite the same, but similar to the biomancy that led to the creation of the Darrow, the Sioux doppelgangers, and other wonderful things to come. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
interesting.
What's the plan here, then, guys?
So what do you guys want to? What do you want? What do you guys want to do? So, do you want to try to capture one of them and take a closer look at them, or just proceed ahead and see what they do?
I mean, I don't like anyone spying on us. It makes me very uncomfortable.
Regardless of who it belongs to, or...
Yes, but it makes me uncomfortable to raise you from the dead again, too.
Well, what are you suggesting, Shale? We just let them spy on us?
I'm suggesting we ignore it for now.
Okay.
I just don't want to drag you into any situation.
Can't baby Kalador. He's a competent fighter, even with he's tired.
Shale's got a point. I mean, this is the second time we've noticed them. Doesn't mean that they're not. That doesn't mean that's only the second time that they've been around. Just so we're clear. But don't nod your head, Kevin. I don't want. Yeah, no. You stop. We've only seen them. This is the second time we've seen them, and both times they seemed content to simply observe. And the second that they saw that we noticed them, they scampered off. I don't think that means that they're scared. I think Kalador is probably right. These are spies of some kind. But I guess what I'm saying is Shale's got a point that They don't seem to be immediately threatening us or being aggressive or violent towards us just yet. Doesn't mean they won't, but until we know more about what they are, who is seeing through that eye, maybe antagonizing them is, I mean, we also don't know, just because we saw the one doesn't mean that we are aware of the dozens of others that could be hidden all around us.
And to your point, larger ones, because
potentially, maybe there's an undead mommy somewhere down in this city somewhere who could be a lot bigger and a lot uglier.
and doesn't like it when you squash their babies.
Mm.
I know jail
Yeah.
ones.
And that also gets me thinking, like, because I thought, well, sure, like Cal or I are usually are good at hiding, and so far I've been able to avoid it. It's quite possible that I might be able to find one and get the drop on it and stab it before it can do anything and kill it. But if we're going to go with the theory that something or someone is watching through that eye and it can see through, let's extend that and then think maybe they're watching through all of them at the same time. Second you kill it, I think, Felicia, that's a good point. The whatever's watching knows the second we've done something to one of them.
But if they're watching through us, they know anyways. You don't have to kill it if it's capable of watching you. It's two of them have already seen us.
No, it's not about the fact that they know we're here. I think that ship has sailed. I mean, if we actively kill one, it's going to know the second we've killed one of its babies or one of its spies or whatever these are to it. And that might piss it off, and then it might decide to be aggressive where it may have bought some time before. I don't know.
I kind of disagree. This whole city has been destroyed once. There's predators in the Underdark, aren't there not?
Mhm.
Like, just because it's seen us and then one of them dies, like, sure, you could draw that connection, but you could also say, oh, it got killed by something else. You get the drop on one of them and you can put it down?
What was the
It doesn't know
entrance to this place like?
The entrance to this was like built up rocks to keep this place hidden, right?
Correct.
I mean, maybe the little ones are scampering off because maybe you're right. There are tons of predators down here, and for all we know, these little spider critters and or whoever we think it might be, they might be communicating with, could also see us as predators coming into this territory. And maybe it's just getting curious, but also apprehensive and you know, it doesn't mean that they're necessarily aggressive. It could just mean nah. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm not going to try to kill one if it tries to jump on me or get too close for cover.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm killing it if it comes within 5 feet of me.
Oh, that's okay.
I might kill it before it gets a little closer than 5.
I was gonna say,
Well, I show you the sword that I'm holding.
Okay, so we can talk about eventualities and potential things all day, or we can keep walking and try and explore the city.
Yeah, I'm let's keep exploring for
Okay.
now.
Shark 2,
and we'll keep an eye out. Yeah.
you
Keep an eye out.
separating yourself off from the group once again?
Yeah, I guess same deal. You know, outside of whisper distance, but close enough.
Okay, give us a stealth check, please.
Mm.
Oh man.
Okay.
Damn.
So Shark 2,
Where did Chuck 2 go?
once
Where did
again,
Chuck-
I mean,
He and
I do
Panther-
have a like plus 12. It's crazy.
so you make your way over. The ubiquity of expertise bonuses across the different classes is so cool
Yeah.
in this version.
When you're good at something, you are good at something.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. So you make your way off, and I'm trying to decide, why don't Chael and Shuck2 each give us a perception check? You guys are the two best passive perceptions. I just want to see who happens to check first.
The good thing is I get advantage now with the Rod of Alertness.
Do you always get advantage on it, or is it only when it's...
That's the way it reads, Kevin. I always get advantage on initiative and perception.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
It is, and like the spells, it doesn't have charges. So it's like I can cast see invisibility just back to back to back to back. It's a pretty neat little magic item.
But you got to
I
be
keep
holding.
forgetting I've got gnomish. I got this camouflage thing. When I make a stealth check, I can make it with advantage, and I can do it a number of times equal to my proficiency bonus. Whoops!
Oh, wow.
I mean, so far it hasn't been necessary.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that let's see here. Yeah, the rods can be used that way. Remember, it is a I think detect invisibility or see invisibility is a concentration spell, which means you're only going to have one thing active at a time.
Yeah, I mean I would have to, you know, be concentrating on it. But yeah, that's still I still think that's a pretty awesome.
For sure. Yeah, it was a neat. And again, like they were random. I randomly rolled the stuff. It just so happened it ended up being like, yeah, I can see why, you know, a roving illithid would have all this shit on him. So then it is Chael, actually. Go ahead, Dave.
Protective aura is kind of awesome. I was going to say the protective aura is kind of awesome too.
Yeah, that's what. Remember you when you found it? It was placed in the ground and had that light going out from it. That's why it was active. It had the rod active in case any sneaky people came in.
Wow.
Oh, it's just a flat 1 hour.
Yeah, it's a flat
cool.
1 hour. I thought I'd looked at that. I was like, he can just keep doing it, basically.
Okay. So you guys are making your way along, and Chael, you're going once again, like you're having to sort of backtrack a little bit, keep your eye as much as you can on the side, but you're having to navigate a little further into ruins. There's parts where you need to, you need to double back or perhaps like make some inventive ways over some of the exposed water. Everybody is watching out for deep kraken, I assume. So there is no sign of the deep kraken, though they are known to be exceptional hiders. They don't get that age by not. And Chael is the one who happens to notice, as you guys are coming down a bit where there is some descending stairs that probably once led to some kind of small little courtyard or junction, you can see that there is webbing that is on the ground. But it's not in the shape of like just a spiraled web. It is directly on the ground, directly in your path of travel. And it looks very much like the carvings that Knox pointed out to you. I don't think, does anybody here speak Dwarven? More to the point, I guess, read Dwarven.
I think we determined that of all of us.
I thought it's only Dorman. Yeah, I think Dorman might speak Dwarven.
Yeah, maybe it may be Dorman. Yeah, you may be right.
But none of you guys do, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Druin does. Unsurprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see this, and you'd be able to point it out to everybody else.
Yeah. So
there
you
is,
may not want to go.
There's like webbing that is in the shape of a Dwarven word or rune.
Huh. I mean, I can cast comprehend language. This is a ritual. You guys want to hang out for 10 minutes?
Yeah? I mean, I think it's worth trying to figure out what this place is.
Yeah.
Dave, would you give us a D20 roll, please? Okay. That was a 7 you rolled. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
On the Frostburn scale, it's nice weather.
So you guys are keeping an eye out while you were doing so. There is no sign of any of those eye spiders ahead of you. Knox, what does it look like as you complete your ritual?
Yeah, that's true. I've never actually said what it looks like. I think I don't think there's any components, but I kind of weave my arms around, and I think there's sort of like, as I do it, it starts to get like what looks like kind of bubbles in the air start to appear, and they go to me. Like some of the bubbles like go into me and like go into my eyes, into my mouth, and the other bubbles go onto whatever it is I'm trying to read.
Okay. It does last for 1 hour once you've got it active. So
yeah, I think it just that's what you see, and then like it's still the magic is still happening, but nobody can see it.
Okay. Okay. So then, I'm just gonna put whisper to you, Knox, and you can translate it for everybody.
Okay.
What you're seeing is
also, go ahead.
sorry. It's a form of dwarvish that is flexible in its meaning because it is a rune. It's not a word per se.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what the meaning of it would be.
Okay. So and apparently I had a pinch of soot and salt as my components as I was casting this stuff.
Nice.
I kind of look at it and take a moment as I'm sort of processing what it actually means and how to describe what its meaning is, and then I turn to the group and I say, I believe it's indicating that this is some kind of place where visitors might be welcomed, or that there would be some kind of greeting spot, or with perhaps it's not entirely clear, but it seems to me this would be a place where people were met, or people.
Well, this is, you can tell this is fresh. This is not something etched into stone. This is the spider webs itself make out that rune.
Oh, I see. I thought it was. I gotcha. I thought it was actually like just had woven over a rune that was there.
No, it's the design is within the webs themselves.
I see. Okay, cool. This is, I believe, a spot where these things meet with each other.
They're not welcoming visitors?
Well, they might welcome visitors, but not in a way that we enjoy.
What you can see, Chael, there does seem to be like two kind of paths from here. You notice there are almost like markings of spider webs, little trails that seem to indicate in one direction away from the spider web design.
I mean, Chael hates drow and Chael hates undead, and you got both of them wrapped up here.
What are you talking about? It's in Dwarvish.
It's in Dwarvish.
It doesn't. I guess. Well, I mean, here's one thing. I mean, I'm trying to think of what. There's nothing that I'm aware of that Chael is aware of that would turn something into undead spiders from dwarves. Something weird is going on here.
If you say that out loud, Shuk2 may have some insight there.
All right.
Like Shuk2 said last time, surface dwellers may always associate the spiders in the Underdark exclusively with drow. That's as much of a mistake as associating horses with one human culture.
Yeah, true.
It doesn't send chills up his back, but it makes the hairs on the back of his neck stand up. That's what it does. That's really what Chael is experiencing.
Well, this was a Durgar city previously, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I don't know nearly enough about them.
Most of you surface dwellers don't.
But they're not anymore. So I wonder if there's still some dwarven influences in the creatures around. Maybe there's a dwarven lich.
Thank you. I didn't want to say it. I was just waiting for somebody else to put it out there.
The Dwargar lich. All right, now we're good.
Or it was some kind of ancient system used by the Dwargar to keep their this cavern or their city
Safe.
protected. Yeah.
But I thought we decided this wasn't a city, so to speak.
No,
Like,
we
Well,
Well,
there
whatever
were
this is,
fortresses, there were
fortress,
nor.
yeah, temple for all we know.
Right.
whatever this
I
place
know
was.
it's not a
Yeah.
quote unquote city
Right.
because there's no furnace.
Well, at least we know up here there's no evidence of it being a city. I think let's remember that we haven't really explored much of this at all,
Okay, fair.
right?
It's one of the reasons we're doing what we're doing. Yeah.
And remember, dwarves don't build out. Right? They build up and down. So it's quite possible that if this place has layers or levels below, again, I think I'm pretty sure it's not a city, but like that doesn't mean that we've only seen a very small part of what this could be. So well, who knows? Maybe it's just a group of Dwergar spider worshippers. That's entirely possible.
Well, but it is a vast cavern, and there was definitely, a lot of work put into creating this place before it was destroyed.
Maybe these are friendly neighborhood spiders.
Okay, you go down there and ask me another invitation. You go down there.
Can
I'll
you
be
speak
right back up to you.
Alisha?
Just never
I-
know.
I wonder, should we just continue ahead?
Carry on.
So if you carry on in the circumference, that is a different direction than where Chael has seen the markings. Markings do seem to lead you towards a more central place.
What do you think?
Central. Follow the markings.
I'm curious.
Oh God. Cal,
I mean, we have to find out what we're up against here.
all right. All right.
And he's got like 30% more hit points than Chael, so
Yes, but he has 2 levels of exhaustion, I think.
he's just got a
Remember,
minus
it's
4
just a
penalty
flat
on everything.
penalty, no exhaustion.
I'm not tired, friend. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay, boss.
Let's go toward the center. We'll follow the markings.
You follow for approximately maybe 10, 15 minutes. It seems to lead you through to more, relatively speaking, intact portions of the complex. You reach a point where you were going down and you can see there is what seems to be through a still standing aperture. It was perhaps a door or a gate at some point that leads out into a bridge that goes across a small bit of the water where cascades come down and there's a ton of mist cast up into this, which is important because that mist is being caught in the thick spider webs that cut across this aperture, making it very apparent what is there. And what is there, suspended in an intricate lattice work of otherwise very thin spider webs, are 3 more dwarven runes written in thick parts of the spider web. Knox, this is within the hour, so you're still able to understand them.
Cool.
Let me rephrase that. You're still able to read them.
Read them. Right. Yeah. Understood.
Okay.
Understood, but not.
So I'm going to go top to bottom here.
Exactly. Top to bottom. Okay.
You are all dead.
Okay. I'm just going to tell you what it seems to mean to me, and you can all help me deduce what it actually may indicate. Exactly. It seems to say the top rune, web rune, whatever you want to call it, seems to be something about declare. The one in the middle, proclaim, and the one at the bottom, speak. Perhaps declare your intentions?
So the top one is the
something?
first one, second one is the middle one, third one is the bottom.
Yeah. Is the bottom.
Declare.
proclaims, and speak.
Could it be speak your name?
Or your purpose.
Perhaps both. We can
So again,
try.
George, remember, these are runes that have multiple meanings. What I've whispered
Yeah.
you, the first one has those three.
Oh,
The
I
second
see.
one has a different one.
Ah.
The third has three potential interpretations.
Okay, I see.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, so those three words really were about the first rune on the top. Is something about declaring or proclaiming or speaking. The one in the middle seems to be in some kind of possessive form, like you're like something that you possess. And the bottom one, like you were suggesting, may mean your name or your family or clan or your lord or whoever you are representing or come from.
And
In
as
other
you guys
words,
are standing
declare
before that,
yourself, or
Yeah.
you can hear the sound of, it sounds like dozens of leather gloves flexing as there are probably between 12 and 16 of these spiders all over the edge of this structure now, spaced out among one another, all with the cataract abdomen eye facing towards you.
The welcoming committee has seems to have arrived.
That's nothing to do with declaring your name. What do you oh
Yeah, the welcoming committee.
Forget about it.
How unexpected.
Either they're waiting for us to declare ourselves and partake in whatever ritual they think we're here to do, or they're here to keep us out. Either way, we're about to find out.
Having heard all of that, everyone can give us a history check.
Yeah. I wouldn't know what name to say.
Oh, thank God, George.
20.
Look at Knox. Look at the big brain on Knox.
So I got a 15. I didn't figure out how to do the universal thing.
So Knox, couple of
Yeah.
things to consider here, and you guys did really well too. So like, I'm going to give you, those of you who did roll quite well, further information as well. But Knox got the nat 20 here, which makes sense because you were also the one who was looking at this. The common tongue has been in use for long enough that almost every species manages to find some way of communicating. Even Undercommon, as Shakti will be able to tell you, Undercommon is something that was developed. It's probably an older language than the common tongue on the surface. But there has been an Undercommon for the many old species down here, because a lingua franca is just a necessary way of different cultures to communicate. Yeah. This thing seemed to communicate specifically in that obscure dialect. It seemed to place it in a place where you would inevitably come across it.
Yeah.
And what it has done is bring you to a place so you have an opportunity to do what visiting dwarves or others would do. The fractiousness of the Dwergar clans is not a new thing. Their strive to dominate one another is in part one of the reasons they separated. There are religious and historic reasons as well, but surface dwarves would likely tell you that it's their inability to just get along and the need to constantly try and one-up and position themselves above. One of the ways they insist on greeting one another is by declaring or proclaiming who their lord is, which would speak to who their allegiance belongs to. Their clans can more be thought of as gangs than the types of clan family relationships you see in surface dwarves or the dwarves closer to the surface. For this thing to invite that kind of invitation, what does it tell you of their understanding of who you are?
I think it would think that we are from a unaffiliated, perhaps rival community. Whether that we were, other dwarves of some kind or something else entirely.
Now that you're seeing all these eyes up here too, Chael, you know what dawns on you? You could preserve undead eyes. If you wanted to have something that was a clear, bright eye, an undead eye, why would you not use that? Why would you not use something that is an obvious, something that you could see through? Every one of these, to one degree or another, is cataract over or otherwise unhealthy. Meaning whoever's seeing through these, their vision may be limited as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they don't know they can't see who we are, but they can sense that we are here, perhaps.
Right, there's moving object. There's clearly people moving about here.
Or
So
if they
he's brought
saw
us
you
here.
as bipeds and moving along, what might they assume you are?
We are dwarves.
Dwergar.
Historically, Chael, Cal, Knox, Alisha, you would all pick up this. This might be the way of potentially avoiding a fight with a rival Dwargar to say, declare yourself.
Right.
Right.
This is where Shaktu needs to tell us about a friendly neighborhood Dwergar clan.
Well, here's something that Knox might consider. I guess something that you did, Shaktu, you noticed before, there were Dwargar here within the last year, right?
Yes.
And you also know that they are very far from home. There are no known Dwargar settlements or whatnot within, hundreds of miles of here.
Didn't the Night Below, we made a deal with the Night Below that the Night Below would get us through the Dwergar lands?
Darrow.
It was a Darrow.
Yeah, that's partly why.
Completely different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dwergar don't jive with Aboleth or Mind Flayers or Kuatoa or Stone Giants or Dragons for that matter, or in particular Darrow, because Darrows would be viewed as, a mutant subspecies, or not even subspecies, but a mutant separate race or species.
So if we can't tell them that we're from a particular clan, maybe we can tell them that we are enemies of the Aboleth. And that would at least be like, friend of my friend kind of thing.
Yeah. No, that's a really good idea, Alicia.
Yeah.
It might work.
But how do we do that though? Because none of us speak Dwarven.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Do we have any spells that allow us to communicate in other language, like tongues or?
I think we figured out tongues doesn't exist anymore. But I feel like comprehend languages.
Comprehend languages it does the same thing. Comprehend.
Yeah.
It allows
I
us to
believe
speak it?
they just. Yeah, I believe so. I'm looking it up right now.
Isn't there a telepathy or something as well? Is there not something where you can just communicate beyond language? Seems like I saw something like that.
Here we go. Comprehend languages.
Allows you to understand it, not speak it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Understand it. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, telepathy would be.
Tongues exists. Level 3
Yeah,
spell.
that's what I'm looking up right now. Yeah, I don't have it though.
Well, what if? I mean, this is a dumb thought, maybe, but Dwergar speak Dwarvish and such, sure, but that's like, just so you all know, you're being pretty culturally insensitive to assume that the Dwergar only speak Dwarvish. Just saying. But I don't know. What if a different language common to the Underdark could be applicable here? I don't know.
Like Kevin talked about Undercommon for 5 minutes.
That'd be Undercommon or the Deep Speech, one of the two.
Yeah.
Well, if it's deep speech, I could give it a try.
Go for it. Shut to.
Yeah.
So one last thing I'll give you to
Oh,
consider.
wait a minute. Hold on. There is Undercommon down here, too. It was just buried. I didn't see
The
it
thing
before.
is, guys, further to Knox's nat 20, whatever it is that left that message, whatever it is that has left this invitation, what does it think you are?
Dwarves.
And what do you think it will draw as a conclusion if you respond in Undercommon or something else?
That we're
Something
not
to contemplate for 1 week's time. Then let me bring us back to our main screen here, guys. I think everyone's going to get 500 XP for today as well.
All right. That's all right.
Excellent. Role-playing all around. And for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 241 of the Dungeon Musings, the Night Below campaign. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server where all of us are active, and there are channels there dedicated to this campaign, this game, and most other campaigns and games we run on the channel. There's also things like Find a Group, GM discussion, virtual tabletop chat. There is a ton of helpful, knowledgeable, and friendly community folks over there. You are more than welcome to join us. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. Like, Dave, I don't know, what kind of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs? Oh yeah, Fantasy Craft.
It's almost new.
That's fantastic.
Beautiful games.
The Fantasy Craft book is really nice too. I got my copies from there as well. I think George got his Fantasy Craft copy from there as well.
I did.
If they do not have something in stock in their extensive catalog, you can put it on a want list and they'll send you an email when it comes in. And if you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code NOBLEMUSER, all caps, all one word. It's listed in the description below. That'll save you 10% on any purchase of $10 or more. Those who have joined us for our charity marathon as well this past May, we have the full 16-hour marathon, all 4 parts of that adventure posted. So if you were waiting to go and watch that, that is up under the videos tab of the Dungeon Musings Discord server. It was a really, really fun time. And the full adventure is now there for your viewing pleasure. The last thing I will say is an enormous thank you to our stalwart heroes. So, Andrew, Will, Dave, Jeffrey, and George, thank you so much for playing tonight, guys. Congratulations on making a new friend, or should I say friends? I don't know. We'll have to see whether it's multiples or a singular thing. But for those listening at home, we'll be back in 1 week's time. Until then, we hope that we gave you an hour or so to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our heroes are uncovering as they're trying to get Cal back from his death funk. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.
See ya.